Hello everyone, Ninjastix here, and today I'm going to show you guys another invention that I've been working on. This invention doesn't really have much of a well, it's just decoration. It doesn't really have much of like a utility purpose. Like maybe you could probably use the general concept in something else, but as the concept lies, it doesn't really do much. So what this is an automatic fireplace. A fireplace that automatically lights itself. How this works is that it uses a light sensor which starts up some dispensers which has flint and steel inside of them, and then when the daylight sensor says it's daytime, it activates this fancy thing here which puts out water to out the fire. So I'll give you guys, and of course there's netherrack at the bottom to keep the fire burning as long as it's not out. Now I'll give you guys a demonstration how this works by setting time set night. I don't know why that's not working. Okay, and just has to get a bit darker. I should probably extend this a bit so that I don't have to wait that long, but as soon as this gets dark enough, it automatically lights the fireplace, as you can see here. Now if I set the time to day, I don't know why it's not auto completing anymore. When you press tab, it automatically completes it. But anyway, day. Right, that's how that works. Now of course this delay could be shorter. I'm guessing I could probably just have it probably about that long. Yeah, so what this is here, this is a quick pulse. I can't remember, I think that's what it's called. Can't remember the exact name for it, but what it does, it gets a signal here which lights this torch, which turns off this, wait on, lights this torch, right? So when this is broken, it lights this torch which turns off this torch. It's a whole complicated procedure, but anyway, when this turns off, this redstone turns off and then on really quickly, which sends a pulse. Right, smaller, well, a simpler demonstration of that is this right here. This is when it's receiving a signal that it's day. So when you turn that off, it turns off this redstone, and then it turns on the redstone and turns it off really quickly, and that gives you the quick pulse that you need to turn on the dispenser and turn it off really quickly. So yeah, that's basically how it works. To build this, let's use smooth stone. To build this, all you need is a block, a non-transparent block. You put one here, and your input is coming from this side. We'll use a switch for this time. Now with the repeater, the adjusting part of the repeater, I think that will be the front part, should be facing your input like this. Right? Now I'll show you what would happen if you did it the other way around. So now you put a torch on one side, you have redstone going around, the redstone goes up, and you have a torch on this side, and then you have your output. Right, now if you take your input, which in this case we use a lever, you see that it quick pulsed. I'll show you that again. Right, now you're probably thinking, well, you could probably just put the repeat in any direction. If you put the repeat in the opposite direction, like so, and you put it on, you get a clock. And if you don't want a clock, well, you shouldn't do that. So you put the repeater with the adjusting part facing, the adjusting part facing the input. I just did that twice. Right, I had it right that time. Yeah. So yep, so when the input comes on, it will just pulse, which means that you can have, like, let's say like you want something to just do something once, whether the input's on or off, or you want it to like turn on something and you don't want it to have a constant stream of power going to it. And in this case I used it to turn it on and turn it off really quickly because I needed this signal to be off when it was on. I tried this a lot of ways. I tried using pistons and all that stuff, didn't work. It's the best way to do it. So let's just see this again quickly. Before I do that, let's move this back a bit to about here. Let's get the redstone going to that. Right, so the reason why I did that is so that when we switch it to time set night, it will turn on instantly. When I set it today, turns off instantly, because this is a kind of variable. The more sunlight, the more redstone it puts out. But yeah, that's basically it. I hope you guys can probably find some use for this invention. I'm using this in my world as my fireplace in the living room. So yeah, thanks for watching.